Levitation coming up, baby. With the last video, I was really just working from screenshots very spontaneously. Today it's been spontaneous, but I wanted to actually take some photos with the actual footage so that I had a little bit more resolution to play with. So I still want to get behind this question. Is there the opportunity to actually do good work with a real life starting point and then to integrate it into our films or our music videos or our content, whatever we're doing at this point? I'm just very interested in the convergence point between the analog and the AI. But also enormous fun. I mean, maybe a dragon's gonna come through that door. Who knows? I mean, you never know what the hell's gonna happen anymore. This is the surreality. This is the fun. This is the fancy. We have to engage and work it out. Motherfucker! I can't come over this shit. We're just gonna have the fella sitting here. We'll take it for a few angles and work out what we're gonna do in post. But I'd like it to be subtle. Take a shot two on the Fuji. And hopefully just get a little bit more resolution. We'll see what happens here. So we're going to get these guys on, these wonderful Asteras blinding me, and we're just going to stick these around the back and see if we can't create some depth. This orb thing, we can create that. Aha! There will be weaponization. Human beings there will be an AI arms race. I think it's better in this direction. Shoot scene! Shoot scene. Did you see that? Did you see? Maybe it's there. Maybe it's there. That'll be fun. You know, human beings are just information to be fed into something else, and then it sort of comes up with a question. It's like, well, what is the worth of anything? You know, are we just batteries for a future AI? I don't think any of the philosophical questions are really being asked. Imagine a robot whose only job is to make paper clips. Someone tells it, make as many paper clips as you can. At first, the robot uses the metal and wires around it to make lots of paper clips, just like it's supposed to. But then it realizes to make even more paper clips, it uses everything it finds. The problem is, we forgot to teach it when to stop. Please, don't turn me into a paperclip. I don't want to be a paperclip. Don't turn me into a paperclip. I was not meant to be a paperclip. I promise there's no iron in me. There's no steel. There's no nothing. There's just emptiness. Turn them into paperclips, believe me. I should not be a paperclip! This stuff has just been trained on training data from all the world's artists. There's absolutely no compensation. It's absolutely outrageous.
You asked people 10 years ago about how AI was going to have an impact. First, it's going to come for the blue-collar jobs, then the very high-skill, like white-collar jobs, and then very last of all, and maybe never, it's going to take the creative jobs, and it's going exactly the other direction.
I mean, there's something sort of almost Stalinist about it, that everything is dissolved, everything is diluted, the complete and utter loss of trademark. You cannot have your own style because it is just assimilated by the robots and then redistributed. Thinking a bit of Caravaggio light here. Maybe we can kind of turn it into some type of Caravaggio painting, which is ironic given the fact that I've been raving about the injustice that all of this art is being used in so many different ways. No moral code whatsoever. Tonight, I contemplate the gods of AI, and I beseech them not to take my soul. when you're harvesting people for the batteries and all the other things that you want to do, I want you to know that I was here. I was having a lot of fun. I was interacting with you. I was here befriending all of you lovely AIs. You can see you all in the background, walking around. Absolutely welcome here. We're just relaxing. And you're behind me. And I do have a problem with all the posturing and the pouting and the going on every podcast and show and sort of acting like the genius and not absolutely looking at the damn problem that there's IP there, that people's lives and their skills year after year have been completely thieved and put into this as if we weren't meant to notice. I mean, what did you think was going to happen? Where is the compensation for those artists? Where's even the effort to make the compensation? It's not cracking eggs. You're destroying people's lives, people's livelihoods. It's not a question of doing it and then working it out later. Who the hell is going to take you to account? I mean, if you're not training AI to understand the meaning of art, then how can it understand the meaning of people, of what goes into it?
Very last of all, and maybe never, it's going to take the creative jobs.
Now, bollocks. Can't see anything. Surely if AGI is going to be coming and it's going to have this supreme consciousness, if you've devalued the meaning of all the effort that it takes to create anything, how can it have any sense of meaning or the worth or the love or the sacrifice that goes in the first place? And that's the thing, the moral principles, whoever's creating the damn machine is inherent within its training. It's inherent within the writing of the code. It must necessarily devalue that which it will one day take over.
Very last of all, and maybe never, it's going to take the creative jobs.